So I think you need to hear the truth about Round Rock, Texas. Hey, if you're moving here to Round Rock or anywhere in Central Texas, I honestly think you need to hear the truth, not just the Chamber of Commerce brochure. Nothing wrong with the Chamber of Commerce brochure. It just paints a rosy, glasses half full picture. And I think when you're moving somewhere, it's super important that you know the truth. My name is Jeff Miller with Greater Than Austin Real Estate, and I specialize in Round Rock and the surrounding communities. And I'm going to talk to you today about Round Rock and the things you need to know, negative and positive. Wasn't sure where to start. I thought, well, maybe I'll start with the actual negative. I think that's a better way to start. Then we can finish with the positive. So, on the negative side, there are 4 things I think are negatives about Round Rock, Texas. First, traffic. Hey, traffic in Round Rock sucks. There's no way to sugarcoat it. Traffic in Round Rock sucks, especially at the beginning and end of the workday times, but even just throughout the day and weekends, it can be kind of crazy around here. So part of that is because it's grown so much that, it's impossible to keep up with. The whole area has grown so much. So that's number 1. Yes, Round Rock is doing stuff to try to improve it. I do give them a lot of credit for trying to, but, it's going to be hard to keep up with that for sure. Number 2 is construction. There is stuff being built every road you go on, not just the roads, but just every time you turn around, there's the district, this huge shopping thing is being built. Different roads are being built. Old Settlers Park is under construction. So there's construction everywhere you look. Yes, long term it's good. Yes, I get it. But if you're talking about things that are not positive about Round Rock right now, that's not a positive for sure. Number 3 is the population. Round Rock has exploded in the last, since COVID, let's say. And that's good for the tax base. Kind of frustrating when you go places sometimes, from the grocery store to the park. It can be, and if they have special events like 4th of July, it can be packed. And that's just a reality of a city that's growing for sure. And number 4, downtown Round Rock and all the bars. Hey, don't get me wrong, I love a good bar. Like, I love this bar, right? I definitely love a good bar. But one thing that's happening in downtown Round Rock, which is such a cute little area, it's such a cool little space, is there's way too many bars down there. And there's not enough other stuff. So it makes it less of a draw for people to go down and hang out in downtown Round Rock. Unless you're hitting the bars, right? Then that makes sense. So nothing disrespectful towards the bars in Round Rock, just I think there's too many of them. I was even talking to the mayor about that recently, and they actually changed an ordinance now going forward where if a new establishment opens up, it has to have at least 60% of its business has to come from food. So that should eliminate that issue. Now, on the positive side, there's tons of positives about Round Rock too. Round Rock is one of the most family-friendly towns in all of Central Texas. And I do love that about Round Rock. Why do I say that? Because it's got tons of parks. And the big one, the Crown Jewel Park, is Old Settlers Park, which is over 640 acres. It has tons of soccer fields, softball, baseball, football, a whole bunch of things, different types of fields. It has a lake for fishing. It has a place for entertainment called, oh my gosh, what's it called? Lakefront Pavilion, which is an entertaining stage. So that park is amazing. And there's a reason that Round Rock has the moniker Youth Sports Capital of Texas, because there's more youth sports probably happening in Round Rock than anywhere else. So that's the number 1 positive for sure. Number 2, there are a lot of options of things to do. Yeah, like I mentioned, the parks and Old Settlers Park. There's also Kalahari, which is the largest indoor water park in the country. There's Dell Diamond, which is the home of the semi-pro Round Rock Express baseball team, where they do lots of shows, and of course baseball and other sporting events happen there. Third is location. It's not far to get to Austin, so you can literally jump on 35, and yes, there's construction on 35, and yes, it's a mess, but you can jump on 35 or Highway 1 or Interstate 1 and shoot right down to Austin. So you're close enough to Austin on most times. If you want to go get some of that, you can, but you're far enough away that you don't have to deal with it very often. And finally, I think the number 4 thing that's really positive is public safety. They work really hard in Round Rock to maintain high standards of public safety. Where I see that, well, they have a camping ban and a panhandling ban, so you do not see homeless people begging on every corner. You do not see tent cities set up. They do have services for them, so don't get me wrong. I'm not saying, oh my gosh, forget the homeless. They have services for them. They just don't allow them to do those particular things, which I think is really good for public safety. So there you have it. Positives, negatives to Round Rock, Texas. We could go on. I'm sure there's more. You may even have some. If you can think of any, do me a favor. Put it in the comments down below. Let me know what you think is a positive or a negative if you know Round Rock. So, and if you have a question, you can put that down there too. Let me know any questions you have about Round Rock, Texas. I'd be happy to answer those questions for you. So, hey, if I can help you with Round Rock, Texas, or any communities in Central Texas, do me a favor, just message me. All my contact information is down below. You can make a comment, I'll get back to you, or you can just direct message me with your questions or what your needs are, and I'd love to help you out. All right, y'all take care.